Greetings, gamer guys and gals. Welcome to the fourth part of my Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. And do I dare say, can we just take a moment to enjoy the music in this game? It's awfully genius and quite incredible. Very unique. The fact that this song goes from a somber violin to this upbeat harmonica sound, just... I love sound design of these kinds of games. And especially considering that, like, for Pokemon, it's totally unique. Totally unique. There's not even a single game outside of this that have anything like it. Except for maybe XD, but of course those are, you know, it's a sequel to this. So you would expect a similar game design and sound design. It's not exactly the same, but you'd expect it. Alright, so back in action. We checked out the pre-gym, we checked out the Colosseum, we checked out the mayor's office. It seems like all we can really do is leave the town. Listen, Wes, we should go shopping for some Pokeballs at the Pokemart. Yeah. She wouldn't let me back up. She just kept saying it. Alright, well, let's go to the Pokemart and see if they have Pokeballs now. I don't see any Pokeballs. What about here? Nope, no Pokeballs here. Huh? Pokeballs? Come to think of it, I haven't seen any being sold in this town. Oh, wait. I think I heard someone saying that they sell Pokeballs at the outskirts stand. It's east from here, Fennec. It's modeled after a locomotive, so you won't have any trouble finding it, I think. Very interesting. So you can literally rummage around this town until you find that. I'm pretty sure you can just go straight to the outskirts stand. No, you can't. You absolutely can't. Because Rui stops you at every entrance. And will just say the same thing. So you do have to find and talk to that woman there in order to get this kind of information, because you won't get it at the counter, which I think is kind of silly in a way. I'm not saying it's bad game design necessarily, because, you know, in RPGs like this, you always have to find some random NPC somewhere telling you where to go. But it almost seems like, well, why wouldn't they say something about it at the Pokemart? But oh well. We've pretty much done everything in the town here. We've gotten all the hidden items, we've checked out everything, we've talked to the mayor. And we have finally figured out that Pokeballs are not sold here. They're sold in the outskirts stand. So let's go there. Alright. Mr. Willie there. I actually think you can rematch him. We'll see. Alright, so we got a glowing TV. And like I said, anytime you see this TV glowing, it means that you're going to have new information to gather. We've just received breaking news. According to the arrested Snag'em member, the smaller snag machine is compact enough to be carried by a single person. Wearing this machine transforms ordinary Pokeballs into snag balls. A snag ball is an alarming device. It can actually steal Pokemon from their trainers. It is hoped that the missing snagging machine will not be used for criminal purposes again. Yeah, it's hope. Here's hoping to that. Listen, pal, if you're intended to travel some more, you might want to stock up on supplies here. Hi, can I ask you something? Don't you sell any Pokeballs? Huh? Pokeballs, you say? There's no call for those things around these parts. Where'd I put them now? Oh yeah, Here they are. A little dusty, I'm afraid, but otherwise perfectly usable. Here, take these. I'll let you have them for free. So you obtain 5 Pokeballs for free, which is pretty cool. Well, since I found them, I may just as well put them out with the rest of my merchandise. If you need some more, well, how about buying them for me? Alright, so here you can buy Pokeballs and Great Balls. And honestly, if we were being honest, and I'm an honest man, I try to be an honest man, pretty much the 5 Pokeballs you're given is all you should ever have anything to do with Pokeballs in this game. Partially due to the fact that Great Balls just have a higher catch rate. They are quite a bit more expensive, but the issue is you're fighting higher level Pokemon to start with, and it's just better to have them. And I would say let's go ahead and buy ourselves 10 of these, shall we? Yep. Alright, that's cool and all. However, there is one thing. If you love, like I do, the Premier Ball and the look of it, you have to buy regular Pokeballs, 10 at a time, no fewer or no more, in order to get Premier Balls. If you buy them more than 10, you'll still get a Premier Ball, but you only get 1 per purchase. So if you buy 100 Pokeballs, you're only getting 1, whereas if you buy 10 Pokeballs 10 times, you're getting 10 Premier Balls. So that's something to keep in mind here. I am actually going to also buy 10 Pokeballs, just because I would like a Premier Ball for the time being. Yep. I'll even throw in a Premier Ball as a free bonus. I think it's odd that you have to buy 10 Pokeballs and just Pokeballs to get the Premier Ball. I think it's really odd. Oh, hey, it's you. I was worried about you. Some rough-looking characters came around asking about you. It made me worried. Those guys, they look like they're from Team Snag'em. Now we can go to Phoenix City. Back where we just came from. Oh, it's you two. Something terrible's happening. A whole lot of scary men came here. I think I even saw those 2 creeps who took off in the truck earlier. Huh. Very interesting. Alright, so basically, our next stop, we're going to check out the mayor's house, because as he said to us, whenever we have an issue or need some new information, we go straight to him. I don't actually see any problems in this town. Does it look like it's full of problems to you? I even hear some very wonderful music, as we were talking about earlier. So the logical answer to me is visit the mayor. Master Mirror B! It's him! It's him! He's the one that took the girl from us. Oh, now, aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? You mean to tell me you were bested by these darling infants? Darling, did you say your name was Wes or something? I so don't like saying this, but we're not at liberty to keep your lady friend at liberty. That sweet young thing, she can see things that ordinary people aren't supposed to see. That just will not do for what we're planning to do. No, it just won't do at all. If you don't like pain, like most people, you can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of the places it needn't be. Boys, oh boys! Yes, we will. Boys, I shall make my return to Pyrite now. Do remember that I will be waiting for you to return with the little lady. Am I making myself clear? I won't accept failure from you again, boys. Let the music spin. Let's get it on. Probably the most incredibly weird character in all of the Pokemon series. You. The last time you caught me off guard. That's not going to happen again. Mirror BP on Folly would like to battle. And he's sending out Whismur and Lotad. A little bit of a different party from last time. Not very incredible if we were being honest, but, you know, at least, you know, he's making a difference. All right. Let's just throw out a bite. Throw out a confusion. Simple moves, simple fight. I kind of figured Whismur was going down one hit. It would have surprised me, shocked me, in fact, if he hadn't. I actually think that the bite and the crunch animations are at their best in this game, in the entire series. And he flinches. Fantastic. You might as well just hang it up, Lotad. And Lotad fainted. Player defeated Mirror BP on Folly. Oh, blast it! I got tripped up again. My turn now. I'm not going to end up like Folly. Mirror BP on Trudely would like to battle. Trudely and Folly. Sent out Duskull and Spinarak. A much cooler combination of Pokemon, dare I say. Though I am a big fan of Exploud. Gotta say. Very cool normal type Pokemon. Alright, he has 3 Pokemon though. Very intriguing. Duskull is highly defensive, special, and physical. So I was actually attacking him for the sake of you're not beating him in one hit anyway, so. And then Makuhita. Wes, it's that one! That Pokemon! Those jerks captured me because I saw that Pokemon. I can see a black aura coming from it. They must have done something to that Pokemon. Wes, be careful! This Pokemon isn't afraid to attack people! I know, Wes. I hate to say this, but there's no other choice. Get that Pokemon back from the bad guys, please! You have to! You can. Actually, only you can do it. Spinarak, huge ring shot. Impressive. Alright, since we're finally in a Pokemon battle in which we can actually catch a Pokemon, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to perform the glitch. I won't be doing it, because like I said, I have a caveat with that. I'm only going to be using it for the Master Ball, and only for the 6 party members I plan on having in my party for the sake of that after Bilgam Tower and whatnot. But all you have to do, it's very simple. You just go to a Pokeball, you use it with your first Pokemon's move, and then on your second Pokemon's move, you go back to items and you swap the places of the Pokeball you're using with any other Pokeball. Doesn't matter what. So you do have to have at least 2 types of Pokeballs in your bag. I have 3, so it really doesn't matter. But you do have to have at least 2 in order for the exploit to work. Alright, we're going to go ahead and bite. We're going to use a Reflect. Makuhita's a physical attacker. I would like both my Pokemon to be a little bit beefier for this fight. I don't necessarily remember either. I don't think that Makuhita has any moves besides... Yeah, besides attacking moves where I would probably use Taunt. And why he attacked Espeon is beyond me. Because Umbreon over here is weak to physical attacking moves. Or physical attack, fighting type moves. Good grief. Well, goodbye, Spinarak. It was nice knowing you. It's funny that Bug is super effective against Psychic, but doesn't resist Psychic. So Bug Poison types are weak to Psychic, when they should be strong against Psychic. Shadow Rush. Very interesting move. Now, I know this Makuhita is level 30, but there is no reason in my mind why Makuhita should be faster than either of my Pokemon, if we were being honest here. And another Shadow Rush. He really likes attacking Espeon. That's how I see. Oh, a critical hit. Oh, good grief. Makuhita fainted. Player defeated Mirby crudely. What? My Pokemon! Darn it, but you're good. You knocked out my Pokemon. Hey, what are you saying? You're not supposed to be impressed. Oh man, what are we supposed to do? We got flattened again. Mirby's going to chew us out. What do we do? What is there to do? Run away! That's really funny. Oh, it's disappointing that we couldn't snag that Pokemon off them. But I'm sure there are others like it. Let's get all of them back from the bad guys. So, funnily enough, I was not intending on beating that Pokemon, and was even thinking, oh, we'll be fine. I'll hit it with a bite. It'll go to red health. And I was even thinking, as long as I don't crit. And then what happens? I get a critical hit. It's only a 6.25 chance in this generation, which is kind of nuts. That's basically almost a 1 out of 18 chance, I believe. So, every single snaggable Pokemon in this game has a second chance in which you can snag that Pokemon, because it's the only way you can capture Pokemon in this game whatsoever. However, snagging that Pokemon is at a different point. And once it is in that second point, you find the second instance in which you can snag that Pokemon, usually you can, and this is not the rule for every case, but usually you can just rebattle them the second time wherever they are, the trainers, over and over again until you catch the Pokemon. That's the case for most Shadow Pokemon. So there will be chances for me to get Makuhita back. Luckily for us, he was not one of the Pokemon I was going to add to this party, so it kind of doesn't matter that we missed out on that chance. However, we are adding a new Pokemon to the party very soon. Let's get to it. Alright, so, as you can see, one of the grunts with Mirby is here, the green one. And if we go over here to the right, we have the red one. So you can probably see a little bit of a pattern here. If we go all the way down here, because we're going to have to go down here and heal up anyway, we can see the blue one. So every entrance of Phoenix City, there's 3 entrances, are being blocked currently by one of the 3 interesting bad guys of Mirby. They were basically left back here to halt our progression. We're going to go ahead and heal up at the PC. And save, actually. So, what's so cool about these 3 Pokemon trainers that we're going to be fighting here is that each one of them has a different snaggable Pokemon. And interestingly enough, you can only catch one of them. So you have to make yourself really well aware of what you're going to get. Basically, you're getting the second form of each one of the Gen 2 starters. The blue is obviously for the blue, for the water type. The red is for the fire type, and the green is for the grass type. Now, I don't really care for any of the Gen 2 starters. I know, hot take. Most people have either a soft spot for Gen 2 or Gen 1, and I kind of just don't have a soft spot for either. I was complaining a couple episodes back that I kind of wish that this game had more Gen 3 options. Funnily enough, we just missed out on a Gen 3 option, but there's really nothing that can be done about that. What can be done is choosing our next party Pokemon. Now, the Pokemon that I will be choosing is going to actually become a member of the party. And it is my favorite of the Gen 3 type, Gen 3 starters, and that is the grass type. And that would be Bayleaf. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm not about to let you pass. Or do you have this idea that you can take me in a battle? Of course I do. Wahahaha! Who's going to beat me? You are? Don't be crying out of regret later. Mystery Troop Verde would like to battle. Sent out Bailey and Grimer. Oh, Wes, there's a Pokemon with a black aura. Fantastic. We are going to take care of it. And Espeon used Reflect. You're going to be seeing that quite a lot. Reflect is going to stay a staple of my team, and the reason being is because we have a wall in Umbreon, and Espeon could use a bit of the defense buff. So with that in mind, it really helps for like these double battles and making sure that, you know, you take less damage. Because, for instance, poison types, all of their moves are physical. And a couple of Bayleaf's moves are physical, if I'm not mistaken, at this current time. Alright, let's use Confusion on Grimer. Get rid of him before he poisons one of our Pokemon. And he sends out Spoink. Very intriguing Pokemon. Not one that I'm particularly fond of. But, hey, you know, at least he's got a very interesting group of Pokemon, and I can't believe I got 2 flinches. That's pretty great. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Return here. I'm pretty sure Spoink is just a normal type, or is he normal and psychic? It's been a while since I've had anything to do with Grumpig, so. And there goes Body Slam. Alright, so. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Pokeball for the time being. Alright, so even though it had the ability where you could swap between the 2 Pokemon, you can only catch snaggable Pokemon with a black aura. They also always have a purple outline to them, so it's very easy to tell. Very close to leveling up on Umbreon. And Body Slam again. We're probably going to have to heal up. Well, we were going to have to heal up Espeon, but that didn't turn out so well, did it? Alright, let's use Taunt. That's pretty funny. Bayleaf was just about to use Synthesis. Let's use Bite again. Alright, perfect. You want to be very careful. Flinch again. That's insane. I can't believe every time I've used Bite this match that I have caused a flinch. You want to be very careful. All of these Black Aura Pokemon have a singular move called Shadow Rush. And it's just a feature of these Pokemon in general, and it's part of the features in this game. It's a typeless move that is super effective against all types, except for itself. So, for instance, if you had a Dark Aura Pokemon, and you were fighting another Pokemon just like that, if you were to use Shadow Rush, it would actually be resisted, which is kind of funny. So the thing is that it always deals recoil damage. It's very little, but you want to be very careful when you're capturing these Pokemon, because once you get them to near red health or red health, these Pokemon are very likely to knock themselves out, which is just not good. I use a Pokeball here. If it doesn't catch, I'll probably throw a Great Ball. We need to get this Bayleaf. That's a shame. At the very least, Bayleaf isn't using any Shadow Rushes. Because that's just, it makes it so much more difficult to deal with these Pokemon when they can knock themselves out, basically. And they will do it too, gladly. And Bayleaf was caught. Awesome. Now we finally have the third member of our team. You're tough. Truly and Folly can't be blamed for losing. What was that strange Pokemon? What did you people do to it? That? It's a Pokemon that we turned into a fighting machine by artificially closing the door to its heart. No, you didn't. You artificially closed the door to that Pokemon's poor heart? Huh. Knowing that's not going to help you do anything. I know. When I was little, I heard about that. They say that if any Pokemon closes the door to its heart, it can be gradually reopened by battling together with it. Wes, let's go. Those guys are probably headed for Pyrite Town. After all, it was in Pyrite that they captured me. What in the world were you doing in Pyrite? Alright, so the mayor is not here. He's actually kind of AWOL, isn't he? Let's go ahead and heal up and save again before we go to Pyrite, because that just seems most logical and beneficial. And as you'll also see, they're all gone. You only have the chance to fight and capture one of the 3 Pokemon at this current time. You do get the opportunity to recatch those other 2 later on. Now, the interesting thing about that also is that each one of them comes with the held item of their type, like Miracle Seed and so on and so forth, which gives a 20% boost to the same type attack bonus moves that they would use, like for instance the Razor Leaf that my Bayleaf has. So if we go to Pokemon, you can see it's got we're gonna go to the summary. Yeah, it's got Miracle Seed. So if you want to raise a grass type, a water type, or a fire type that is not one of these 3 starters, you want to get the starter which has that held item. I mean, if that's what you want to do anyway, because if you don't care for the held item, or if you're just going to sell it like some people do, then that's, you know, your own prerogative. Now, interesting about the summary page of this Pokemon is that it's got a heart gauge. The heart gauge is what will allow you to get the Pokemon back to normal is by removing that heart gauge from full, as it is now, down to empty. And then we have to do something special in order to get that fully taken care of. So it's telling us that the door to its heart is tightly shut. And right now, we only have Shadow Rush. You saw with the enemies that they were able to use multiple moves. But here's the thing. When you catch a Shadow Pokemon, you only have access to Shadow Rush, and then whatever other moves that that Pokemon would normally have are blocked out like this. They're typeless and unusable. They have no power points. They have nothing. However, the moves that you saw, like for instance Razor Leaf, Body Slam, and Synthesis, those are the moves that Bayleaf has aside from Shadow Rush. Now Shadow Rush is hiding a move. When this Pokemon is no longer a darkened aura Pokemon, Shadow Rush will be replaced with a move that it is currently replacing. How you receive these question mark moves, though, is simple. All you have to do is lower the heart gauge enough. Each and every time you lower the heart gauge by a certain amount, you are capable of, like for instance, there's bars in this heart gauge. You're capable of learning a move right back. And then you're able to see the ribbon page and stuff like that and whatnot. So it's pretty cool that you have all that kind of like information at the palm of your hands. Alright, so let's see. Actually, we are going to go ahead and switch with Bayleaf. Umbreon is higher level than Espeon, so he can sit in the back of the party for a moment. Alright. So we have a new third area, the construction lot. The construction site for an immense tower, which will have a Colosseum on the top floor. This is definitely not Pyrite City, or Pyrite Town. Whoa, hold it there! This is a construction site, it's not a safe place to be. This is no place for tourists to visit. Go on, scram! Yep. It's been a mighty long time. I can't rightly recall when it was that I was last at home. But we're just about done here. All that's left is to clean up the site and we're done. Been working hard, I have. Let me tell you, making this here huge tower is one massive job. It's hard to imagine even for me. Y'all come back here to visit when we're all done. There will be a Colosseum on top of the tower. Amazing stuff. Alright, so we didn't really glean much information from this place. We can't enter, so I guess we just leave. Alright, so this is just one of those things that RPGs love to do. Take you to a place you can't really explore to help you remember that you're going to need to come back here. And actually, you need to come back here a lot sooner than you're capable of actually going into the tower, and we'll see that soon. Let us go to Pyrite Town instead. A rough and dirty town full of thugs and scoundrels. It is said to be home to sinister Pokémon. Aw, Mr. Johnson, give a man a break here. I keep telling you, I don't know anything. That better be true, Kale. If you're trying to con me, I'll know about it. Mr. Johnson, sir, I wouldn't think about lying to you. You've got to believe me, right? All right, fine. I'll let you off easy today. See you. What a nitwit. Of course I haven't got a thing to tell you. All right, so we are in wonderful Pyrite, and we had that pretty cool panoramic view. And now is about the time that I have to regretfully inform you that we are going to be ending off the episode here, and I'll be seeing you next time. I hope you had a great time with me today as we finished up what was left of Fennec City for the time being, saw a construction lot, and have just been introduced into Pyrite. We'll be checking this place out fully next time. See you then.